Hi, Andrey. Welcome to London. How does it feel to be competing at the UTS Grand Final again?
It feels great. Yeah, I don't know. I like this event, so we'll see. It's exciting and it's nice way. I don't know, just to feel to have an extra practice because it's high intensity here, and during preseason, sometimes it's nice practice instead of just to do something in the gym.
Do you have the rest of your kind of pre-season planned out already after UTS? How's that looking like?
After that, I go back to Dubai. I will practice there a couple of weeks, and I'm playing Abu Dhabi League. I don't know exactly the name if I said it wrong. So I'm playing there, and then I will fly to Macau and just be there, and then Hong Kong.
So pretty busy still. And how does it feel being back in London? I know we're in a different venue to UTS Grand Final last year, but is there anything you particularly like doing when you are in London for tennis, outside of the tennis?
Yes, I mean London is really amazing city, and I always like to be here. There's plenty of places to visit, but we are far away from real London, so I guess I will not see much. But anyway, I think this venue is better because it's obviously it's bigger. Last year was quite small, so was not the same as now. At least I see the stadium. It feels already like more exciting.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I mean, yeah, when I like London, but
it feels very different around here, doesn't it?
I wish to stay a bit closer to real London.
It's not the same as Wimbledon, is it? Very different in East London, but different vibe.
At least it's like 40 minutes. It doesn't feel that far now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people find this part of London more up and coming, like edgy, urban. Maybe you can, check it out. I don't know. Different sides of London.
Yeah, at least I can say, okay, I saw some different parts of London.
Definitely. And just looking back on your year, how do you feel the 2024 season has been for you? What's been your biggest learning from the season?
Many things. I learned a lot of things, and I would say was I mean, in terms of result, was a lot of up and down. So maybe this season didn't look that well, but in the end, I was able to end up at the top 8. So which means I wish all my not good seasons were finishing like that, because there is many players who did amazing season and they finish, I don't know, 11, 12, 15, 16 in the world. So yeah, but in general, the year was interesting because I learned a lot of things, and I guess I learned the most lesson that make me mature. I don't know, a lot or a little bit, but make me more mature.
Yeah.
Like more grown man. I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean.
Less kid.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose a lot of players would dream to have a season like yours, But I mean, going into next year, what's your main goal for the 2025?
To be healthy mentally. I mean, yeah. In my case, it's very easy. It's all about my mindset. If I'm able to take all the lessons and not only learn them, but to use them and to have a right mindset, not for 1 week with the up and downs like was last year. I mean, this year, if I will be able to do it like a longer time, then tennis will take care of itself.
And if you could describe it in one word going into next season, one word, what kind of energy will you bring in one word?
Excitement.
Excitement?
Because I'm super excited with everything that I have learned, just to see how it will affect the new season.
Fantastic. And just before we finish, I've got to ask you, recently we heard that Andy Murray will be coaching Novak Djokovic at the Australian Open. What was your reaction when you heard that news?
I don't know, no reaction. I mean, in my case, if I'll be honest, I don't care. So I had no reaction at all. But I think let's say from Novak's side, I think I don't know if, let's say, it's going to be fun. First of all, it's going to be fun. Then I don't know if, obviously, Novak is one of the best players ever played. So I don't know if Andy can give him something, but for sure the good thing is that they are good friends, and sometimes the energy gives even more at this level when all the players, I mean, players like Novak, when they know everything, they know this sport better than everyone. The energy in that kind of points makes huge difference, and I think if they are good friends, can be a really, really like something new again. Like maybe they will, Novak will feel more, I don't know, fresh again, and more pump, which is not good for the rest of the players.
Are you more scared about facing Djokovic with Andy Murray in his box?
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun because I would like to see Andy now, because he was these kind of players who like to give sometimes not good comments to his team, and I would like to see when if Novak will give him something not nice comment, because sometimes Novak can be also emotional, and I would like to know what Andy feel at that moment.
Yeah, I think we're all very much looking forward to seeing how that's going to work out. But yeah, just one final question on UTS. Are there any players you're particularly looking forward to coming up against over the next few days?
No, to be honest, I mean, all those players, they are super great, and with this format is tough to beat anyone. And I mean, it's tough and easy. You can beat everyone and you can lose to everyone. So for me, it's more excited. I would like to see. I would like to play those matches with kind of my new learnings. Let's put it that way, just to see even here when it's not a season yet, just to see if there's how I feel, if I will feel different on court, if I will feel more, I don't know, more calm, and that's why I'm excited.
Welcome to London. You're back for UTS for the Grand Final. You've had a great UTS year. It's exciting to be here. And what do you think of the venue?
It's just amazing. It's bigger than the previous one. You know, we had a lot of crowd last year. We couldn't fit them all, but I hope this arena will be even more electric with, I think, half, like 3,000 more people.
I think it's like double, yeah.
Yeah, it's like double. So yeah, I think let's see how it's going to be, but I think it's going to be spectacular.
And the lineup, what do you make of the lineup? What do you make of your chances here? It's always strong, but
yeah, but I think it's quite the same for quite a few players that I saw last year. Yeah, a lot of similar players, except for a couple, and they're not in my group, I guess. So it's going to be almost the same thing like last year.
Anyone you really want to get a win over in the group stage?
Honestly, everyone. I mean, that's what gets you to the semis and the final. So that's what you want to do, I guess.
And in terms of how you approach an event like this, the season's obviously over from an ATP perspective. Is this a nice chance to see where your level is at? Or do you see it more as just like a fun thing to take part in and see how you do?
No, of course, it's a very tough format. You got to play 3 sets minimum, 5 sets usually. I mean, the sudden death thing. So it's just a great indication where your health is, where your fitness level is. So I think that's a great time to do that, because then you have another 3 weeks to prepare for the season.
And in terms of your 2024 season, has there been a particular highlight for you that stood out as something that you really are very proud of from this year?
Yeah, I reached my career high, 17 in the world, which is great. I was never that high, so I hope to continue the same way and grow.
So is that the goal for 2025, to go higher than 17?
Well, I guess the goal is to grow as a player, as a person, and then the ranking will come.
And in terms of, I won't ask you for like a New Year's resolution, but if there's one word to describe the energy that you're going to bring next year to the tour, what would it be? It's a tough one.
Yeah, I guess I have no idea.
Just grow.
Yeah, just grow.
Just grow. Nice. Yeah. And obviously there's been quite a big tennis piece of news that happened recently that Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray will be partnering up. What did you think when you heard that? And what was your first reaction to that?
I had no reaction to that. I think Andy quit it and he's back on the tour. If that's what he wanted, that's great. I have no opinion on that, honestly.
Yeah. And in terms of the format here, I think you've spoken about this before, and that you think I think you said it was more intense sometimes in terms of the pressure that's being played. Does that help you when it comes to some of those big points when you're playing on the tour?
I think maybe, yeah, there is some reflections of this, but yeah, it's obviously the very tough format. You have one serve, you're playing against the clock, against the players. So there's all the things that are pushing on you, but so you just try not to break yourself, you know.
And final question, obviously we're in London. You can probably tell I'm British. Do you enjoy being in London this time of year, or are you more a fan of being in London for Wimbledon in the summer?
Well, in terms of the weather, of course, during the summer, but now I always enjoy being in London, and it's this one of my favorite stops, over the years.
Have you had a chance to do anything since you've been here?
I just arrived.
Just arrived,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I don't think
So
we
this
have
is
much.
it. Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah. I think we don't have much time, and so we got to prepare, we got to play, and then we got to head up to our homes and get ready for season.
And then you're heading back to home for a pre-season.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. Yes,
Nice. And then you will be starting the year.
in Adelaide.
Nice.
Yes,
Very nice. Well, good luck for that, and good luck for
Thank
next
you.
season. and good
Thank
luck
you.
for- Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.